Hi guys, welcome back and we are going to study the price of gold now, and we are starting the year with very good updates because we were giving updates that you should go long gold, silver and Bitcoin. If you let me check here the reaction in the price of gold, we have the increasing high around an 8%. Let me go here, an 8%. um, let's zoom in this. Yes, so let me check the chart. You see that up to a 7 and 8%. Let me correct that here. From the beginning of the year, this wave, and now we are seeing that the price of gold is stuck in a very important resistance. That was the same resistance that was happening a long time ago. Let me go back to a different compression, a time frame. Um, this is the case, and we are here. We were marking a special area around 1960 as the area, and we took that took that area around 1950, $10 below the price. We were watching as a potential resistance that was active on March of this year, the last year, and it was a very important resistance. January is a very January to February in seasonal charts and not really good. We have a correction last year. All this is moment of the correction. The moving average, the 200 moving average was functioning as really as a compass of the size of the corrections. So gold tried to recover from every time it went down from the 200 moving average. But January of last year was bad math. At the end of January, it was bad math, and now we are very, very close to receive that. We have a warning that was selling, and we continue pushing higher. And now, if you let me go a bit inside the structure, you will see resistance is happening now around the area of 90.50, and the selling has begun. So far, I believe gold has given all its potential for January and maybe February, and we may see a temporary top here. I'm most likely bearish here, a correction. Expect a correction of the size of the way it happened in last year. So I hope this is the area we should continue to protect. It's around 1890 now. That's the area, and then all the correction all the way back to this area here. So the most likely the area we should protect in February is 1891, and that's it for gold. All the resistance levels are working, so now I recommend staying. This is my point of view according to the charts, no financial advice, of course. Otherwise, the CEC will be everywhere. You see the structure, and the same thing happened one more year, the 2021. You go back to January, so we have 3 consecutive years of bad January, most likely into February 2021, 2022, and now we are seeing a topish reaction in gold. So I don't like gold for the short term. That's what the charts are saying, and there is no indication that gold will escalate higher. That could happen if gold is testing this range in February. A real resistance, really, and it gets a big fight here, but I really don't see so far in the charts. In the case of Bitcoin, we are seeing the same thing, but instead of being the top in one area, is most likely in a rectangle between 23k and 24.4k. That's a very big area where Bitcoin could continue to go high all the way to 24k, and even that Even if that happens, it could correct anyway to the area of 21, which is the, the most likely area should Bitcoin follows gold to the downside. So we have Bitcoin has more potential in the short term for gold going higher. Gold looks more topish than Bitcoin, but we could see a high, a taller, a taller range for Bitcoin, a taller resistance area for Bitcoin. Anyway, it's looking also topish now in the case of Bitcoin because we have multiple daily charts of stable supply and demand. So we may see also a temporary top in Bitcoin. And the structure of Bitcoin is showing, if we go all the way back to last year to the resistance hips, I have the old resistance lines working in place. We survived. You see, January gold was Bitcoin was crashing also with gold and recovering and staying stable. There was much more unstable Bitcoin compared to gold, but it was actually not bullish month for Bitcoin. So this is likely showing us that we see some risk ahead, and maybe the factor that new interest rate hikes are coming and keeping the prices in check. So I believe that the price of gold and Bitcoin looks topish for February in the short term, and maybe we should see a crazy reaction after February. So I don't believe we are seeing the top for gold and Bitcoin from 2023, but only a temporary high, and most likely will be a mess of volatility. So please be careful with these two assets because most likely they will continue to go higher, but not for now. In my case, that's what the charts are showing. So I will be trying to keep broadcasting my broadcast every Friday as usual. I'm focusing on crypto and precious metals from now. I will start to enter more material, more algo material, trading, algorithmic trading in the channel. So I hope you enjoy the next videos. Thank you very much.